Every Friday morning, we sit down together to budget on our way to debt payoff and financial independence. My name is Kaylee.
My name is Shay.
And we're tackling some big debt.
In the Big Apple.
Giles is here.
Yes, he is.
Every Friday morning, we sit down and go over what we did this week, what we're doing next week, and what we need our dollars to do for us. And we're usually having coffee about it. In our honeymoon mugs.
Yes.
Today is
the 22nd.
November 22nd. We are sleepy.
Yeah.
And we're here to party.
Yes.
You party people.
Mm-hmm.
If you're new, we use the program YNAB, also known as You Need a Budget, to just kind of have a plan for what's going on. And there's a lot going on.
Boy, oh boy. Is there a lot going on?
Let's look at our Google Calendar, shall we?
Yes. This past week, I've been in technical rehearsals for the show that I am.
Let me scoot over so I can see you.
choreographing.
Join me. Yeah, Shay's been in tech, which if you're not a theater person, is an intense period of time in show production. It's where all the costumes and lights and sound and music and everything all comes together.
Mm-hmm. And changes inevitably have to be made because of said design elements.
Yeah.
Yep. So I've been in and out and all about absolutely all week. We went to go see Elf the Musical on Broadway.
Yeah, last night we saw one of Shay's friends make her Broadway debut.
Yes.
Well, it wasn't last night, but
no.
In the show, she is making her Broadway debut, and we got to go see her, and that was a rocking good time.
Yeah.
Elf the Musical, longer than it needs to be. But we had fun.
Yes.
Sean Astin, who plays Samwise Gamgee, is playing Santa.
And that was,
and
he did an excellent job.
I was absolutely tickled by that.
Yeah.
I was like, that's Sam.
Yeah.
We didn't get to meet him after. It was so wet.
Yeah.
It's finally raining in New York.
Yeah.
Which is technically a good thing. We have been in a drought warning for, I think, like a month.
Yeah.
Which is crazy. As somebody who grew up in California, to hear a drought warning in New York City is kind of funny.
Mm-hmm.
There's water everywhere. Look, it's over there. I can see it. But it was drought. But it's been raining for 2 straight days.
Yep. I'm
over it.
I'm not.
I'm cold.
I'm taking advantage of the coziness.
My toes is cold.
Yes.
There is a lot of stuff happening in my job, so I am also exhausted.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna be in meetings today. Okay. I'm gonna be in meetings today. If you've never seen him do that before, he just does that. That's Giles, and he is ridiculous, and a little mama's boy, and he likes to hang out with us when we do things. And he's gonna go already, just to be disruptive. I'm gonna be in meetings today probably until about 7:30 p.m., which is not ideal.
No,
but
certainly not.
It just is what it is today. Sometimes just be like that. Shay doesn't have rehearsal today, which feels like that means like I'm on vacation, man.
Yeah.
It feels great. I'm so glad.
You don't have to clean the whole house by yourself.
I don't have to clean the whole house by myself. I'm not by myself all day. Tomorrow you have rehearsal, but we're also going to do a mini little Costco run.
Yeah. And you said that maybe you might want to see the Wicked movie.
I do want to see the Wicked movie, but I'm looking at tomorrow and going,
See, that's what I said. And you got mad at me when I said that a couple of days ago.
I know what you're talking about. Sunday, we are making pies for our neighborhood food pantry. Mm-hmm. They're doing a pie-a-thon, so we're dropping off 3 pies. And then next week, it is Thanksgiving. Holy cow.
Yep.
There's a lot going on. And that's okay.
Which is why we're trying to take it easy today.
Doing our best.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it is a double paycheck day, which means we both got paychecks today. Shay gets paid bi-weekly. I get paid weekly. And when they both happen, it's a good time.
Yes.
It's a marvelous time.
Yes, it is.
So why don't we get to the budgeting, shall we?
Let's do it.
We were so good about covering overspending until right at the last minute, I gotta say. Mm-hmm. Can I just say? We were covering overspending like fiends, okay? We were doing so good, and then we're buying some stuff. We bought some clothing items that we needed.
Mm-hmm.
We bought some underpants.
Yes.
We both needed them.
We both needed them real bad.
Oh, and I bought a Choose FI t-shirt.
Yes.
I did do that. That was also me. Ordering food. I didn't eat breakfast before I went into the office on Tuesday, is what that overspending was, actually. It wasn't the last spending we did, but it was the last thing that cleared. And I went into the office on Tuesday, and I got there, realized I hadn't eaten breakfast, and I was like, I'll be fine. And then I was sitting at the computer around 10:30, and I was like, not fine. Not feeling good.
You fool.
I'm going to get mad at people. So
you went and got yourself a sneeze.
I got a little croissant from the bakery downstairs.
Yeah.
Just a little snack to tide me over to lunch. Yep. Because I didn't want to eat my lunch at 10:30 and then be mad at it around 3, you know? Giving. We gave too much. Girl, you good?
I'm so sleepy. I'm sorry.
Our neighborhood is fundraising to put up holiday lights around the neighborhood. And we were like, So we gave $10 to that. And then we were out and about, and I don't know, I just kind of wanted to. There's a little neighborhood, like, what is that even called? It's like a mini food, like one of those little free libraries, but for food. I don't know what they're called. Yeah. And it was looking pretty empty. So we stopped at CVS, and there was some buy one, get one free on some things. And so we picked up some Nutri-Grain bars and put those in there. Because I don't like, we walk by it all the time, and I feel bad when it's empty. So gotta cover that a little bit. Oops, you know what I just realized? Paychecks aren't in, so now look. Oh my goodness.
Oh no.
Okay. There we go. Now it's not overspent in December. My bad. I forgot to do the paychecks first. You need the paychecks in order to budget the paychecks. Yes. So the amount we had to work with was actually about $60 to $75 more than this. My bad. This is still our first cup of coffee, so we're getting there. We'll perk up in a few minutes, I swear. Okay, we did overspending. Overspending is covered. Yep. Usually we cover it with things throughout the week, and we did do that on other stuff, but that happened like yesterday, and yesterday was not a good day for either one of us, really. It wasn't a bad day. It was just busy. So busy. I was in meetings until 6, and then I needed to meet Shay at the theater at 7, and then we saw Elf. We chatted with her friend. It was wet. It was raining. We got home at like 11. Yep. That's late for us. We're old. I'm old. That was overspending. Next is rent. We put $350 in a single paycheck week. We put $800 in a double paycheck week, but you'll notice that for December rent, we only need $759.99. So we're going to fund that. December rent is fully funded, and that means that we've got, let's just call it 40, shall we? 40 that we're going to put in the month ahead fund.
Heck yeah. So that's pretty sweet.
Pretty schwanky. Next on the list is Wyatt, who we funded in the beginning and have been funding a little extra. How do you feel about another $5 to Wyatt?
Sure, why not?
Let's just make it an even 60 for the month so far. I like that. I like it. Bills.
All of our bills are paid?
Oh, our bills are paid. If anyone knows that quote. Okay, I used the extra cat food money to cover overspending throughout the week. Yep. And month and whatever. I don't know that we're going to need cat food again before December. Okay. Should we just snooze this? Yes. You feel on board with that?
Yes, I do.
People who are good at YNAB are probably already noticing that this number is more than this number. And you're right. We could just hit this button. If you're somebody who doesn't want to go through every single line every single week, I feel you. I'm not that person. I'm a nerd. But if you're like, this is crazy, you guys spend so long doing your budget, you're right. We don't have to do that. We could hit this and then the whole budget would be funded. Done. But we like to be a little more intentional because also I feel like we're going to probably beef up some categories that are technically already fully funded just because.
Yes, there are a couple things that I would like to overfund.
See, and life is lifing this week. Yes. And I think over communicating in this realm has been really good for both of us as far as combining finances and feeling good about it.
That's true.
So that's what we're doing.
That's true.
Let's look at weekly first, actually. Okay. Groceries. We have not been spending that much on groceries.
No.
Which is not exactly good. Because you know why? Because we've been eating out a little more.
Yeah.
Transportation, there's some still pending. 3, 4, 5, 6. More than we have available, I'll tell you that.
Mm-hmm.
There's at least 18 pending. Okay, so that covers the pending.
Mm-hmm.
We are going to your parents' house.
Yep.
On Wednesday.
Mm-hmm.
Holy crap, that's coming fast. Okay, that's going to cost me $31.
Yep.
So there's that.
Mm-hmm.
Subwaying around. There's work for me.
Yeah. And I'm just going to be in and out. Absolutely everywhere.
Yeah.
What's the maximum? 28? 30 something? 31?
I'd throw an extra 12. I don't know what that math is. I mean, I have YNAB do math for me. That seems like a lot.
Well,
I guess if 18 of it is pending, 31 of it is my train ticket to your parents' house.
mm-hmm. Then the rest of it is, yeah.
Wow, dang. We're getting around.
A pricey little week.
We're running around.
Oops. Anyway.
Mm.
That's all right. We'll never have to pay for a shot transmission. And
So,
that is really nice.
That's so true. We don't have any car expenses.
Yeah.
There's $22.86 left in the booze budget. Or left in the Target.
Mm-hmm.
That feels like enough for this week, yeah?
Yeah. We'll buy a bottle of wine for the fam at Thanksgiving.
Yeah. Pretty house, we have stuff. Do we need any household consumables this week?
No, I can't think of anything.
No, me neither.
No. We're going to need hydrogen peroxide and isopropyl alcohol at some point, but I don't plan on doing any cleaning that requires either one of those this week.
Yeah, not this week.
Yeah.
Too much going on. Okay. Do you want a fun date night?
Yeah.
All the way up?
Yep.
Pay for our $3 Costco hot dogs. Let's fund grocery stock. I genuinely don't think we're even going to spend this much when we go to Costco. We have 3 specific things in mind at Costco, and one of them is for Christmas.
Yes.
We're buying the family Toblerones for Christmas.
Normally, my father makes it his mission to wait as long as possible and then go on the greatest excursion possible to locate Toblerones to go in everyone's stockings. This usually happens on like the 23rd.
And this year we were like, hey, there's a 6-pack of Toblerones at Costco. And he was like, get them.
And my dad said, yes.
Whoa.
Shocking.
So we're getting them. How do you feel about the Christmas festivities budget as it lie currently?
Excellent. I feel excellent about that.
Shay career, fully funded.
Yep.
Your career's funded. We're done.
Wahoo!
I took the 10 out of here for my vision category.
Mm-hmm.
We did also add an emergency savings category because we had a family meeting the other day and chatted, and both of us feel kind of squicky about where our emergency savings are at. We just do. So we're going to fund $100 a month and then split that. We have 2 separate accounts, one for each of us, and we just like to keep those kind of even.
Yeah.
They are operating in parallel. And so we want to do that. Because we do. Pause. I'm also realizing that we do have some stuff pending.
Yes.
Your dinner.
Yes. Do we want to put that in date night since I got stood up, or do we want to put that in ordering food because it was just me?
All right. Here's the thing. I got called into. There's like a kind of a work thing, a work emergency, as much of an emergency as my job ever is, but like something crazy happened, and then I had to get on a meeting that was super late that went until like 6 p.m. But the original plan for the evening was that I was going to meet Shay for dinner at around 5:15, 5:30. So I told her, like, it's not like she got stood up and she just didn't know where I was.
No.
But
I'm being dramatic.
But I did stand her up for a date,
yes,
technically.
So
it could come out of date night. You did take yourself on a nice little date.
I did. It was actually delightful. It was so peaceful. I had my little steak salad and my pint of Guinness and a little bit of ice cream, and it was wonderful.
Is this the tip?
Yes.
Okay. So that's all in.
Yeah.
Okay, I think that can be date night.
Okay.
I'm fine with that being date night.
Okay.
It was supposed to be. And then I got a quesadilla on the way home last night because I stood up my date. I also didn't have dinner, so we had to eat. I got food on the way home.
Yeah.
8. And then this is groceries. We should fund fixtures. Okay. It's not too much. I just want to make sure that it's covered.
Yeah.
So household. $7. We have to replace Shay's keys. Do you want to talk about that?
I lost my bag, and it didn't have anything like super important. The most important thing that it had were my keys.
Yeah, luckily her wallet wasn't in it.
So I paid $6 to replace my keys. Yeah, I still have my wallet.
Far,
I still have my phone. And I got a little update from the MTA Lost and Found agency that they are still looking.
Oh.
They are still looking.
I don't think they're going to find it.
Nope, me neither.
But we do have to replace Shay's keys.
Yeah.
But your wallet and your phone were not in there. So I feel glad about that.
Me too. Me too.
Okay, is there anything else before we go through and fund all the rest of this stuff? Because then we're going to be almost out of money.
Mm-hmm.
Is there anything else that you're thinking that you want right now? Or not you want, but like something that we need to fund additionally?
I think... No.
Okay, I use hosting to cover... I keep using hosting to cover overspending, and I need to stop with that because there's no point in having it if we're going to just pull from it. And then we added wedding gift categories for our pals who are getting married in the coming months and year. And so we'll save for that over time so we can give a wedding gift and then it not cost us, $600 in the summertime. And I want to come back to this.
Yes.
Travel, 75 more in California.
Mm-hmm.
$150 more in the regular travel. Nope. Okay. What is underfunded? Just groceries.
Wow.
Should we just fund that now?
I suppose, yeah.
I'm like, while we're here, we got it. We'll just fund the month. One category will be fully funded. Groceries. Assign. Boom.
Heck yeah.
Okay, that's the whole month assigned. And we've got $140.11 left. And another paycheck left, which feels good.
That does feel good.
I think we should, here's my thought. We should put $100 into the month ahead fund.
Yes.
Minimum.
Yes.
And then what is $40.11? Do we want to go Wish Farm? Do we want to go, I feel like we should.
I think we want to go, I think that we should go $20 in Sunset Boulevard, $20 in Wish Farm.
Here's the thing.
Oh.
Tickets for this are coming up.
Oh. Okay, $20 in whatever ticket we want, I suppose.
I was originally saving for 2 tickets for this, so I cut it down because I figured that you probably don't want to go. But I'm going.
Where is this?
Here.
It's here. Oh, okay.
Yeah. It'll be here. They haven't announced the exact dates yet.
I was like, you better not be going to Vegas without me.
No. No, they haven't announced the exact New York City dates yet.
Okay.
But it is coming to New York City, and I would like to go.
Great.
I'm going to blog it. I decided. Oh, I said it's 20, not 25. This is just coming they're going to announce it at any moment.
Mm-hmm.
And then when the tickets go on sale, I would like to buy it.
Yeah.
Okay. And then $20.11 into the Wish Farm holding category, which we can now dispense if you'd like.
Great. Yeah. Let's fund...
I don't think I need this anymore.
The bento boxes?
Yeah, I don't think I'm over it. I think we've got the deli containers, and I feel fine with those.
I love those deli containers, dude.
Yeah. So let's move this into holding. Move us out of the way. For anyone who's never seen this before in their lives, this is our Wish Farm. So we have an entire wish list of things that we want, right? But if you try to save for all of these things at once, it takes too long. So you break it down into smaller chunks. And what this has done for me is it makes me sit and think for a while. And I realized I wanted some cute little 2-container bento boxes for my lunch. And then we got some cheap deli containers instead. And I'm perfectly content and happy with those.
Yeah.
Having a wonderful time. I don't think I need this anymore.
Mm-mm. There we go. Oh, we can get rid of a pair of jeans I don't hate.
Because your mom bought you extra
My mom
jeans
bought
too.
me 2 of them, which was very nice of her. anyway, I think that what we should do is fully fund or fund as much as possible your activewear bottoms.
Because that's becoming urgent.
That is becoming urgent. It's becoming one of those things where it's not going to be a wish so much as a crisis.
An immediate critical need.
We won't have any pants left.
It's not even activewear bottoms. It's just like pants in general right now.
Yeah.
I have one pair of jeans, one pair of khakis, and then like comfy pants, which is not great. That's not true. I have other pants, but like I don't know. It's a whole thing. I need clothes in general.
Yeah.
Would you like to, while we're here, pick a small item to move up? So now that we don't have one anymore.
House shelf and rod brackets. What the heck?
It's you. You wanted this. Shelf and rod brackets.
Oh, yes. Those are the ones that I wanted to use as curtain hangers. Now I'm remembering. I want those.
4 minutes ago.
That's because I couldn't put all of those, thinking like,
for in there?
Our curtains are just going to fall down one day, and I would
in our
really
bedroom.
like to
You're right,
get them hung up.
Okay, well, there you go.
Yeah.
So, that's on the wish farm.
Woohoo!
The funding is beginning. Okay. Another thing we do is for our travel category, we have a lot of different savings mechanisms going on for travel, and they all kind of feed into each other. So we save $100 a month towards California, but that is, my family lives in California, and anytime we go see them, that is California. But we're also saving for a very specific trip. This trip right here used to be my sister's bachelorette party, and it's not anymore. But it is still a trip. We're going to hang out with my sister and spend time with her. So we're going to take this category. I'm going to, if you go down here, you can snooze it, because I don't want it to be mad at me, because I'm going to take the money out of the California savings and move it to this trip. See what I'm saying? And now the ongoing savings. Even though this is technically not California anymore, I think it's going to end up being Florida. But similar way for Elena and Sabrina, who are our friends who live in Rhode Island.
Yep.
They're getting married, so their bachelorette party and their wedding, we're saving towards that, but we save $50 a month to go spend time with them, and then move it into those categories as well.
Yeah.
And now we also have, it's getting a little complicated. In general, we save $300 a month for travel. We have just parsed it out in different ways. And then this is general travel savings. We'll snooze this. Where do we want to put the $150 for travel?
There's so many things.
Can
we split it evenly between the two trips?
75 in each?
Yeah.
This one and this one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's...
Nope.
You did that twice.
Yep. Thank you.
My friends are important too!
Okay, there we go.
Excellent.
Excellent.
Okay.
All right, we're making progress in saving for those trips.
Yep. And we started setting aside money for the month ahead fund.
We have money in the month ahead fund,
awesome.
Which again, I get paid again next week. And there's nothing to fund in this month. So in theory, I'm sure we'll have to fund something. I'm sure something will come up.
Something will come up.
But most of it can probably go into the month ahead fund.
I feel good. I feel good about it because the big thing that I want to spend on this week is groceries for Thanksgiving. And we have a lot of extra money in that category.
We do. We have, which is good because we're also making those pies.
Yes.
But we have $164 technically.
Heck yeah.
And I don't think we're going to spend $60 over.
No, certainly not.
So $100 a week is usually what we spend in groceries. So anything above $100. We've been underspending, but that's because we've been eating out a lot because we've been really busy. But still. That feels good. That feels good. We also, there's stuff we don't need to buy. Like grocery stock is going to stay pretty full for next month as well. Wow. All right. Oh no, my future, it's broken. That's where I keep my student loans. Every week, my paycheck hides itself from me. And $300 from my check goes into a different account for my student loans. And we put it right here. Normally, we would be paying it all on this loan, but we're putting it in a high yield savings account until they tell me that the interest is coming back. As soon as they tell me the interest is coming back, this amount will go on this loan.
Yep.
Here, I can make it so you can see both at the same time even. So it'll go down about $2,000, a little more by the time we're done. And that's what we're doing.
We're working on it.
This was a lot more fun, I'll say, actively fun when we were paying down every single week.
Yeah, way more fun.
Way more fun. This is kind of boring. But we're putting this money in a high yield savings account because that's the responsible thing to do when there's no interest accruing. And then before the interest comes back, we'll drop all this money on student loan 10. And we will make that progress and we'll get back to knocking it down every week.
Yes.
And then it'll be more fun to watch, I think.
Way more fun. Okay.
Let me approve this over here.
Is
that it?
Kind of a long video.
They're all long videos. All right.
The ones at the end of the month, we're
kind of clipping. There's not a lot to fund. I think next week will probably be short because not a lot going on.
No.
Hopefully. I guess that's our Friday morning. We finished our coffee. I told you we'd perk up. And that's it.
Yeah.
That's all I got for you.
Getting back to our lives.
I'm going to go do a bunch of work and talk to a lot of people in a bunch of different meetings about the same stuff. And
I'm going to go design some ads.
Sunday we'll have my physical health check-in. I had Cheez-Its for dinner yesterday, if that tells you anything about how it's going.
Oh my goodness.
And Tuesday, guess what we have Tuesday? The OGs will know. It's a Kenny budgeting video.
Oh, a Kenny special.
It's a Kenny special. It's my little brother just got his own apartment, his first big boy long-term lease. And so we sat down and went over his budget together and made adjustments. And he's a real goof. So
He's got some very funky ideas about grouping things together.
Just the way that he does things is shocking to me.
Yeah,
you'll see.
It's giving 3-in-1 shampoo.
Major.
A little bit.
He's a 29-year-old single guy living in New York City, and that
works for him.
And that's going to be his budget setup.
Yeah.
So check that out on Tuesday, and we will see you on Sunday and Tuesday and next Friday.
Heck yeah.